Hello and welcome once more in Alan Wake. Let's not dilly dally. Let's hop right back in to where we left off. Back on Ransom.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say. I never want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Alright, looks like I got a pause. But yep, third time's definitely
Come on,
not
mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer. Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
See you, divers. Then we saw the same guy, Thomas, the same guy that we saw the books inside that little container back in the first episode.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Probably due to his darkness entity.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Good guy watching out for her. Unfortunately, we got a lot more, malicious entities staying inside. Well.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Didn't anybody just saw her
Hey,
face?
this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Enough said. Less talk, more action. Also, I had to say though, ouch. There's like fangirling and there is excessive. There's no other words. You know which one I'm meaning.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Poor girl.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh shit. Okay, no. Oh, we can even use that. If we get it sold out here, the more numbers we have, the better chances we can survive. I don't like the sound of that though. And how dark it is. Okay, can't hop over fences. Noted. Okay, cool. He's still around.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What the hell? I ain't no officer, but that is excessive.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Actually, that was like an intention to kill. 100%.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Mr. Wake, come on! Make it easy!
Shit.
Running! We have the suspect in sight!
Shit.
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Why the hell? They're actually trying to kill me. I'm guessing some of their like numbers are underneath the control of the darkness. I just climb the rock. Alright, I shook most of them, but I gotta be careful. They might still go around over here.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Shit.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me he fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead.
Probably all kinds of backlash from this kind of craziness.
Search the area.
Of course. Hopefully they don't want to see any of the taken. I'd rather it just be me running away from the cops and none of this. Sorry, fellas. Hopefully we can get in life.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Wade's doing. Careful, Jesus, how close are we getting? Oh no.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
Oh no, those places. Crap. bastards. Alright. I see your main road. I don't see any car or anything I can get to where I need to meet them. Wait a minute. Maybe they're around there, though. Hey, a thermos.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. Jake, we got both Wheeler.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rhodes here. Wheeler's dropped or hopped up on something.
Okay,
I
the
imagine that the
Ismail's
broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Okay, that's what we're going with.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
The fate
There was no power to the searchlight.
Me. Hello, hello. I think this thing is all hold up by duct tape and wishful thinking. Well, enough for me.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Oh, Jesus. So lucky that thing didn't spark fire. Nice. And as long as it works, it works. Got no weapon, no flares, no gun. Hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. Would be a lovely night for a stroll like this. Except for a point of, well, everything wants to kill me and stop me. Making a lot of noise. Sheesh.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades.
Oh,
They were an ideal
yes.
weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
You know that saying, two birds, one stone? I'm aiming three. To the east of the safety of the light.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, it's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I'd assume that as the guy sitting inside the trailer with the baby. Oh, biscuits. Alright. That's one. It works, it works.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Still more out here. Just a bit more. Yes, this night is definitely a banger. Catch.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Crap.
Well, they'll have to try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Okay.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
No.
I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
What?
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Again, that is intent to kill.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Alright, now I got a moment and to speak. So far, there's a reason behind that. He's intentionally trying to go for my dome, from my neck, and everything attached, and just, well, dead. Simplify. But oh boy, the reason why, I have no idea. I really don't. Is it like an FBI sort of thing? So I'm guessing like a higher up want to do this sort of thing. By the way, I got flares, and I got some flashbangs. Can't stop now. I can fight now. But no flares. That'd be a great save event.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Hey, buddy. Shotgun. Oh yeah, I don't have the keys. Well, it's kind of one of those times, if I were to drive actually out of here, it'd be incredibly painful to navigate in the dark, and more importantly, not to crash into any trees. Worth it. Okay, that's gotta be the way to go. Man, these things glow. I'm grateful that they do.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
That's bad. I don't need to describe how bad that is. Coffee.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah, I'm totally thinking some kind of like organization. Wait, I have a cell phone?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh great, now he's actually gonna plan to yeet stuff at me. Prefer that than just killing more people. Nice. I wouldn't make like a catchy
I could see a railway bridge up
not
ahead
missing,
and a
but
warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
The best kind of one-liners are just perfectly timed and the most cheesiest. But hey, we made this bridge. Now we're getting over it. Ew.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Crap! Wait a minute. Like, hell no, I'm not gonna be like PewDiePie. Barrels are not my enemy. Oh, okay, looks like they are now. It just killed itself. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Who would Alan
As a
hate?
teenager, just starting to get interested in
Kidnapper.
writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
We got ourselves a long boy. Don't mind if we do. I sense so many things can go wrong here. Nope. Time to grab that coffee. Time to get that gate open. Oh, a slow one. Of course. Why? 10 seconds. Nope, but you definitely need the ambulance out. Oh! I love myself. Anybody else want some? No? Yes, I am covering up how scared I am by being actually cocky. I'm definitely waiting for getting myself a slap in the face for it. Anyone in here? Hello? No lie, I was totally expecting no appliance, just an empty room, dark and scary. Wait, can I walk into the store? Nope. Of course, I have to go to the second floor. At least you have light. Ah, there's a TV.
We take the facts
No.
of our existence for granted, unaware that they're merely
If you want to watch them yourselves, like a full, length film you can watch.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
all too often the stars are right.
Jesus, I just sat down and got my ankles busted in. Rock on. Crap. Oh, is that TV still going off? Oh, damn. Okay, there's more supplies we can even use. I love the fact they were just straight out just like foreshadowing the whole thing right in front of my eyes. I'm just now realizing I could have just actually run, hit the switch and just bolted. I feel silly. Of course, big headstrong goat over here, or just gonna actually take on a forklift. Wait, can I actually use this car? Yes! At least with the manuscripts I got now, I think I'm able to like give it to
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Simple drive, get there, no problem. I got enough supply, he's kick a whole bunch of ass if need be.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man would clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Turn around for a quick moment and realize that it might not be a simple path. But I'm gonna let someone else have that honor. I'm going for the one bastard who took my life.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Shot me like several times now. Like, go ahead and let you go ahead and read that. That should give you enough time to pause and, well, read. I'm here for the action, the story, and hopefully a lot more surviving.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Yep.
The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Seriously? After all making this threat? Call me a murderer, I will have his head.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello?
That time was intentional.
I'm gonna kill him.
Same.
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Do I just risk up whatnot? Alright. Well, thank you. Words of encouragement is a word of caution.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Give me another revolver. I missed you. Don't expect that to happen again. Same trick won't work on me twice. Hey, works out for me perfectly. Keep on coming, boys. Oh, I'm off. Yeah, I need to go in there. Sorry, talking big, and now I got slapped. Oh well.
What the hell?
Oh hell
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Wait, this will do. There's one behind me. Alright, just park it. Turn around with it. Nope. I already got some techniques for you now. Just blind them. Just when they're about to eat. Excuse me, throw. Damn young go. Alright, definitely using that. Alright. I'm gonna take the car there as fast as I can. Try, asshole. You're not gonna get me dead yet. Who's coming after now? Yeah, I hear ya. Follow. Alright. Also, this is pretty scary. Well, at least I got some coffee out of it.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Oh wait, maybe the Bing guy, the FBI agent, and actually discovered a manuscript. Seems like the kidnapper. not gonna lie, that made me jump. Okay. Well, that sucks. That sucks even more. But this...
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
This definitely puts a smile on my face. Alright, gotta check over here, because, why not? Okay, nothing worth value over here. I'm just gonna avoid them. Oh, I missed. Nah, psych. I don't miss you. I'm bang for your buck. Ooh. 4 shots with the big guy. Still got 4 more, or like shells. Hello. I believe this is the way to go anyway.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
I had to guess. That is definitely kind of one of those things. He knows about it, but maybe not. Either way, he was definitely into kill. Oh? Yep, looks like I'm going to the mines. Oh, I saw a thermos though. Worth it for the coffee. It is worth it for the coffee. I am so lucky. Here. Take one of these and call me in the morning. No worries. I will grab one and eat it. Because you know the doctor has seen it. Hot damn. Okay, cool. I can actually walk on down here. I gotta get a little bit more crafty with my like jokes. Funny enough, too, like you always see these sorts of things.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yes. Hubba hubba. Okay. Like you got like ammunition, you got like shells, revolvers, you name it, there was preparations for it, but they never be used. Well, I am definitely going through the whole forest, and I bet you right now, by the time end of the story, yeah, probably use half of the budget for our perks income. Bullets. And hopefully not the body count of flies and people living here. that's shit. No, biscuits. How about one of these? One of these, and one of these. The only time I'd being a headbanger would be definitely appreciated right now. Doing okay up there, buddy? Yeah, performance anxiety. I know how that feels. Just because you're putting an A for effort. Because you know, go on and bang. Always the best idea. No, these bastards will really definitely land eventually. All you need is a good plan and a level head, and well, all of them are dead.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
No, biscuits. Don't got any more. Oh, I do have these. Well, I didn't expect you to catch it with your face, but hey, that will work too, buddy. Didn't know what it was for, but I'm happy I pressed it. Yeah. That's what we thought.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Alright, Jesus, I'm going. Don't need to hit me with a car to make me go this fast.
Things were never as simple in real life as in
Just
fiction.
kidding.
I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Ah, okay. real look before you leave scenario. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Hopefully that'll be enough info what I'm getting into. Hopefully I don't get myself crushed by any rocks and whatnot. Okay, I probably jinxed it. I'm gonna shut up now. Spooky. I know I said shut up, but come on, it looks pretty spooky. Oh crap, they're coming at me with a fridge! I mean, one day those burritos are coming back to haunt me. Well, let's get in here before anything else. I actually do think I need to shut up. Water tower, you've been my savior. Nope. I can handle flying objects. I can handle people older coming at me with it's like shadow forms, able to dodge bullet. It's the whole shebang. But if I'm gonna get at myself fling off a bridge, that will. I panicked on the inside. Okay.
I needed a key for the door.
Oh, thank goodness. Let me in. I feel safe.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, a good guy. Alright, yeah. Much as I like the shotgun and hunting rifle, well, domes he's got is one shot. Got plenty of revolver or shot eyes to really do a number on him.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. He was telling me to hurry up.
Wait, did I just go the wrong way? I did. But I'm happy I did. Because the obvious. Rock. Oh god, I'm actually scared on my wits right now. I'm not sounding it, but I definitely am it.
Birds.
Oh, come on. I keep on telling the same story to my friends about me and the geese. And eat birds. A big group of matter of fact. I am absolutely terrified. If you ever wonder what I'm eating, I will make sure to in the future. If people like the video, I'll leave the story somewhere. Like probably on Twitter or something like that. So everybody likes a good story. I got like a crap ton of them. Okay, I think that's the way to go. Oh, I have to go around. But one time I actually need a shotgun. Come again? Yep, I'm a classical white guy. Go and check down on a what is inside a dang truck.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I actually think I'm heading the right way. I'm just checking the corner. If there's some supplies I need to use, it's always nice to have. Huh. Now I'm actually split. I already made a decision to double back. It's a drop, it's a drop.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
So it is true. I had to guess, but thank you for opening up the way. The power of this bad boy. Just one bullet. Solution. And gone. Hey, more coffee. I don't know how long this is been, but chug-a-lug-lug-lug. Okay, now it's a simple dead end, but that's where the light's at. I want to be in the light. Nearing an hour and 15 minutes. Insane, but worth.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
What kind of Looney Tunes contraption did anybody like? break off, don't break off, don't break off. Alright. Looks like we could use it to get across over here as well. I can work with that. That's the way forward. I just need to move this up. And that should do it. Maybe one more rotation, but I think there's like one more button. Seriously, who will sit? This is still all functioning. Of course, you see the lights and whatnot, but come on. That got me far. Did get me far. Ah. You see what I mean in a minute if you didn't catch on. Ta-da! I think that'd be a good enough height. I see what I mean now. Climb down with a button. This would be so rendered useless with that platform just get ripped off the ceiling. Which, by the way, this place is collapsing. And crumbling. Yeah, because of my foot in that moment, but hey. No, there's a reason why to come up here. They give us a reason, and there's a reason, and there's a way. Hey. So cool. Terrifying, but cool.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Nice. I got to admit, it's out of everything. The more I look at it, like Alan's outfit, just get rid of the shoes and he'd be good with like some good old like running shoes. But overall, without running and not needing to run away towards any light bulb. See his outfit be bigger than this. No cops are out here to notice all the like flares on shooting up like crazy.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
I still can't find another. This is not going to be good. If they're lining up some, like, flares, I think it's just going to be the worst for us. And this time I'm fully prepared. Come at me, world. I'm ready. I swear to goodness, it's like nothing does happen. I stick on that, brother. Nice. You got 21 solutions and 5 different problem solvers. See? You're getting the first one. Wait your turn. Told you could get that first one. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Hope you enjoy that sweet info, because I am here for action and I am trying to not run the clock out even further. I should really think. Nope, don't think. Just keep it moving. Don't think. Just keep it moving. Don't look down. Now, biscuits. Wind up, make your own way out. Ah. Hubba hubba.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
See? Now I'm totally thinking there's a lot more art going on than just simply a darkness, scary beings. And I won't say it's a scientific government and weapon and all that jazz. No, there is some kind of phenomenon going down. God, I'm glad most of the stuff is not breaking when it needs to not. Just roll with it. Flaw armor. Walled off entry. Nope. When in doubt, going with the scariest option. I know that this is the right way to go. Oh. I don't safe no more. Wait, I was back on the cabin. Well, at least got my ammo for the shotgun now. Crap, we're gonna grab and go. Worst time for that too. Is this actually where to go? Biscuits. 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. I like my odds. Trained for this. Not for simply he trained for this. I'm just rolling it. Yes, it was the right way to go. Just have faith annoying. Yeah, it's the right way.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Oh, hell no.
You? Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
I ain't going to kick your ass.
Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably...
What? episode 3. My stutter, actually, well, been turned down for my recording session. Still working on it. For more importantly, I'll catch you next time. Episode 4. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, stay happy. Give magnificent wonders of the world. And don't forget, aim for the stars, because the stars are us. Until then.